Let's begin with the controversial anti-terrorism law now facing several petitions at the Supreme Court. More groups are expected to challenge the measure in the coming days. Del De Vera with the story.
Barely a week after President Duterte signed the anti-terror law, 4 petitioners have already lined up at the Supreme Court. First to file their petition Monday morning is a group led by law professor Howard Calleja and former Education Secretary Brother Armin Luistro. The group initially made a digital submission on Saturday.
We are not fighting this government, we are fighting the constitutionality of this law.
They seek to void at least 11 sections of the law, including the supposed vague definition of what constitutes a terrorist act.
Hindi pa nga naiisa batas ng tuluyan, nakikita na natin na ang pangamba, ang takot, ang pagtatanggal ng mga post, kahit legitimate, no? Yung mga hate post, iba yun. Ang tinasabi natin, kapag talagang gusto nating suportahan ng gobyerno, kailangan marinig nila, hindi lamang yung magagandang sinasabi.
Law professors from the Far Eastern University, led by Dean Attorney Mel Santamaria, also asked for a temporary restraining order, arguing that the newly signed measure could curtail academic freedom.
Ang final namin, yung petition for certiorari para ibasura ang Anti-Terrorism Act. Ang sabi namin, yung Section 25 particular at yung Section 29 particular rin na pwedeng dakipin ang mga tao sa pamamagitan lamang ng suspetsa ay hindi makatarungan at labag sa saligang batas. Ang tawag dyan, prior restraint ng freedom of speech na apektuhan rin ang academic freedom.
First District of Albay Representative Edsel Lagman also questioned the legality of the entire anti-terror law. He's the first lawmaker to challenge before the High Court what he calls a law replete with constitutional infirmities. The Makabayan bloc at the lower house meanwhile submitted their petition just before noon. Among the much criticized provisions of the measure are the vague definition of a terrorist, as well as the creation of an anti-terror council or ATC composed of representatives from the executive branch. The ATC is authorized to designate people as terrorists and have their assets frozen.
Malinaw na itong terror bill na ito gagamitin ng Administrasyong Duterte para supilin ang karapatan ng mga mamamayan.
4 more groups are expected to submit their petitions in the coming days. Meanwhile, Justice Secretary Minardo Guevara welcomes the challenges against the anti-terror law. He said the court's ruling will guide the DOJ and the ATC in the preparation of its implementing rules. For News 5, Dale De Vera, we are One News.